Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today back on Coffee and Lore. I'm super excited to be here today. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that's video game adaptations to TV or a movie. And I'm going to list 3 of my favorites that I've seen recently, and I really want to hear about your favorites because I'm always looking for more video game type movies so I can go and play the game and watch the movie or the show because I've become a little bit of a gamer myself. So I'm super excited about that. I hope everybody's doing really, really good. I'm doing well. We're all healthy here. Yay for that. We're going to go ahead and get these 2 videos up this week that I'm super excited about. So video game adaptations. So I've heard a lot of them can go really, really wrong, but 3 that I absolutely love that we're going to talk about today. The first one we're going to talk about is from 2016 time frame, and this one's a little controversial because some people really liked it and some people were like, this is awful, but I really enjoyed it, and that's the WoW movie, Warcraft. I remember that I watched it with my fiance when we had just started dating back in 2016 time frame, and I thought it was so good. It actually got me to want to play WoW. And now I play Classic a little bit, and I really enjoy it. But I thought it was really good at telling the lore and that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed the movie. I highly recommend it. If you've watched it before and didn't like it, please comment down below why you didn't like it, because I would love to hear your opinion on it. I absolutely loved the movie. I'm really into orcs and stuff right now, though. Bright on Netflix. Fantastic. I know that's not a video game based movie or film, but oh my gosh, is it fantastic. Another one that I really love that we're going to tie into books is The Witcher, which came out on Netflix. And of course it's a video game, but there's also a book series tying it into Coffee and Lore. Woo, you knew I'd come around to it. But I love The Witcher. The show is absolutely fantastic. The game is loads of fun too, but the show really took it to the next level for me. I'm a really big Triss fan personally. Of course I love Geralt. Who doesn't love Geralt? And Henry Cavill does phenomenal as Geralt, and I really think it's just because he loves the books and the video games as well, and when you are passionate about something, you can really tell. So I love Henry Cavill as Geralt. Absolutely fantastic. The third one that we're going to talk about today, give me a second for my notes, I apologize. Castlevania. This is not a video game that I played because Castlevania was a while ago, like in our youth, I guess. I'm a 33-ish year old woman. So it came out, I think, in the late 90s, early aughts. And my fiance was a big Castlevania gamer. I didn't play a whole lot of Castlevania. But the Netflix series, really, really, really good. I mean, I love what they do with the characters. I love the character development. It's kind of a different look on vampires. Vampires are really, really overdone. That's what I loved about Bright, because it really humanized the orc in that movie. But yeah, so Castlevania is another one that's really great. That was a video game that started out, this is an older game, and now they have the Netflix series. It's an animated series, and it's really, really, really well done. And I'm a huge fan of it. So those are like my 3 favorite video game adaptations. And I really want to hear about your favorite video game adaptations because there are a lot of them out there. It's becoming like a new thing. Like, oh, you know, this game is popular, let's see if it'll translate into a movie. And I think that that is because these video games are becoming almost movies themselves. You've got like Cyberpunk getting ready to come out, and there's so much story in it. Or you play like an Elder Scrolls Online, and there's so much lore and story to it. It's almost like a movie in itself. So it's making it really easy to turn these fantastic video games into successful movies or miniseries or television shows. And I think it's holding up well, and I'm really excited about some of the things that they're working on. On that note, what are you guys reading this week? I am reading The Sinner by J.R. Ward. It is her most recent Black Dagger Brotherhood novel, as well as I'm reading Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology. And the reason that I'm reading Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology is because I'm working on The Valkyrie, which I've told you guys is the sequel to The Gift. And it's still in the really early stages, and I've gotten to a little bit of a stalemate with it. So because of that, I've gone back to research mode. Just researching, making sure I'm going the right direction with the mythology that is involved in this book series. If you've read The Gift, you understand what I say about that. I'm reading those two books currently. I'm going to do a video on Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology because I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things that I learned in it that I wasn't aware of that were just mind-blowing to me because I'd always been told something different. So I'm super excited about that. On that note, I hope you guys are having an amazing week and reading amazing books or playing wonderful video games or whatever it is that you're into right now. What are you guys reading this week?